After years of classified research and experiments, it's finally here.
Oh my God.
Hey, Lesotho and the world. This is Ben from 5FM in South Africa, and you're listening to the one and only Sky Alpha HD.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alrighty then, and it is 8:09, and about that time we get into the rightful education from articles, and I have one here that is rather interesting. A lot of people are thinking about this, and of course environmentalists and scientists have been talking about this. We've been dreaming about this, we've been imagining this, and there are some theories about this. Hey, so we're going to be talking about life on another planet. I know that some people said, couple was Mars being quite habitable, and I was like, okay, so let's just go on ahead and go to Mars then. I know that who's this guy at Tesla? This guy. Yeah, Elon Musk was thinking he should have like a hotel in Mars. We're like, money can actually, drive innovation. It sure can. But yeah, so what would life be like on another planet, right? And this one is an article by Shelley Christmas. It's an interesting surname. Anyway, so recently NASA, the US's space agency, announced plans to send humans on another trip to the moon by 2024. Astronauts will bring back samples of rock from the surface of the moon so we can learn more about the moon's history. Many people are excited about this because no human has landed on the moon since 1972, nearly 50 years ago. However, many have started to think about an even more exciting idea. Some scientists believe that one day, humans may be able to leave Earth and live on another planet. But how could this ever be possible? What would life be like if that happened actually? Where would we live? The first problem with moving to another planet is that they are all very far away. The moon is relatively nearby. It takes astronauts just 3 days to travel there, but it would take 7 years to get to Mercury and 12 years to get to Neptune, and you can do the math for the in-between maybe. The only planet we could think about moving to is Mars, which is 9 months away. It's almost a year, right? Like a baby's. Never mind. Okay, right. It's 9 months away, right? One thing is like, where would we live? And the move, I'm just thinking, what should we take? What would the laws be? Should I take my passport? Should I take my clothes? Would I need to wear anything there? Should it be a vest, or should I take my Eskimo jacket? How does it go? Should I take my glasses? Or should I not? Is it going to be hot, cold? How are we gonna live? How are Americans still gonna group as Americans, Lesotho Africans as Africans? How would it go? I feel like it would be such a confusing transition. However, could humans survive on Mars is the question that we've all been asking ourselves, and of course scientists have been going on there and to find out whether we can actually get or have life on Mars. So as far as we know, there is no life on Mars, and humans would find it incredibly difficult to live there. This is because Mars is very cold, with average temperature of 63 degrees Celsius. Also, the air and soil would be toxic to humans, and there is no liquid water. These are quite interesting reasons, right? It's very cold, so I know to bring my Eskimo jacket, right? And temperatures range between 63 degrees Celsius. Also, the air and soil would be toxic to humans, and there's no liquid water. What would we drink? Water is life, we know this. If we wanted to live on Mars, we would have to terraform it first, right? Terraforming is the process of changing the surface and climate of a planet to make it easier to live in. Currently, we do not have the technology needed to terraform another planet, but scientists have believe that in the future it might be possible. We would need to modify plants and food crops so that they would grow in different conditions. We would also need robot technology to help us build new cities to live in. So what would everyday life be like? If we lived on Mars, life would be different in quite a few ways. Each year would be longer. 1 year in Mars is almost twice as long as 1 year on Earth, which is 24 months. This is because a year is the length of time it takes a planet to make one orbit around the sun. Okay. Yeah, because it's farther, the orbit is longer. Only makes sense. So Mars is farther away from the sun than Earth is. So one orbit takes longer, of course. The force of gravity on Mars is also much weaker than it is on Earth. If you jump up in the air, gravity is the force that pulls you back down on the ground. But the gravitational force on Mars is around 3 times weaker than on Earth. This means you would be able to jump much higher, right? Humans will not be moving to Mars anytime soon. We have not even sent an astronaut there yet, but in the future humans could be living on Mars. Okay, right. So that's a possibility that is being researched. What's its probability really? As for here as we stand, we don't have this technology that is needed to terraform a planet. Like, we need to terraform Mars, and there's no technology around that, and it's believed that we will find it in the future. How, I don't know, but we always find these things. We are humans, we fiddle with things until we find solutions. That's how we roll. But anyway, 16 after 8, and that is the article written by Sally Christmas. Is a beautiful article about what life would be like on another planet and on a daily. Pella, I don't know if you jump. Pella, it says here that if you jump, you can jump much higher. Question is, what will bring you down, right? we really don't know, but yeah, that's the thing. And we have come to the end of it, right? Let's just meet on the flip side, talking about other things that I did say we're going to be tackling. I guess this one coming through from Solange. It is called Losing You.
After years of classified research and experiments, it's finally here.
What? Oh my God.
Sky Alpha HD.